we go, people. This is the one that I have been dreading. Ever since that logo appeared at the end of Elseworlds, this was one of the first prospects my mind rushed towards, because this was one of the biggest things that happened. We are about to go into the disappearance of the Flash. So yeah, you know what? Just watch. I am worried for no reason. Entirety of the episode, everyone's going to be having shawarma, and that's it. That's going to be the episode. I mean, the other side, if you get what I mean, won't be particularly too pleased about that. I assure you. But that's the real fight. You know what? To hell with the anti-monitor. Let's do this. Marvel versus DC. No, in all seriousness, this is it. I am not ready to see what does happen. For those who listened to my recap portion of, especially towards the end of the last episode, I did give my sentiments about one potential theory, which would be 90s Flash replaces our Barry, because our Barry's supposed to disappear, but the whole vagueness of the Flash must die has had people thinking, well, it could be 90s Flash, and I have to agree that that is a very possible theory. I'll go in more in depth about it afterwards, whether I'm going to be able to or not, but it's one theory that I'm not really a fan of. I'm a bit more relaxed after doing some thinking before I went to sleep, but I'm still not 100% a fan of the whole switcheroo theory, so yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen, because I'm hoping for some surprises. I am hoping to just be struck, like, in the emotional guts, and not see it coming. Like, with this aspect, with the Flash disappearing in the Crisis, I just want to be hurt. I don't know why I'm saying that, but no, I am just ready and not ready to be emotionally destroyed. I mean, episode 1 was a testament to that, so yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, hello everyone, Liam Catterson here. This is part 3 for Crisis, the final one before January, so yeah, whatever they're going to end on, this is not going to be comforting over the Christmas break. Either way, exciting things happened in the last episode. It seemed like a shadow demon infected Lila, and now Lila is a pawn of the Anti-Monitor, who we actually got to see in the last episode, and I will still maintain the fact that he looks absolutely amazing. We also got to see Kevin Conroy's Batman, with a few elements mixed into his Batman, such as The Dark Knight Returns, Batman v Superman had Batman killed Superman in that film, should I say. And we also got to encounter a couple of Supermen as well, included with a Superman fight, so that was sick. And Oliver, like I said, he's back, so yeah, but he's basically me if you wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. No, he is in need of his soul to sync in with his body. But the plus side is he's back. So yeah, it was a direction I didn't think they would go, to be fair, because I didn't anticipate the Lazarus Pit being out of all the Earths, like, as well. Like, I didn't anticipate, oh, you know what, let's hoy him in a Lazarus Pit. So yeah, I didn't anticipate for that aspect to be brought into the case of Oliver's resurrection. But here we go. So we just need to do some mumbo-jumbo with his soul, and then all well that ends well. Hopefully. Maybe not. So yeah. With that said, though, let's jump into Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is part 3, the Flash edition for Crisis. Let's go. Ooh.
Have to evacuate right now.
I'm sending Alfred relevant data before the wave hits.
I think you'll be a bit too late, Oracle.
Please answering.
I'm sending all relevant data
Oh my god, this is awesome, but it's... Second time Birds of Prey's just gotten cancelled.
That's why I'm here. And that is a super doppelganger, which is super weird.
Holy
It is super.
All-Star Squadron. Hi, how are you? Ralph Dibny, elongated man, ready to help kick butt.
Ignore him. It's his first crossover.
Listen, the antimatter wave is still ripping its way. And there's a reason for that.
You must answer the call whether you wish to or not.
Okay. Maybe you didn't hear me under those voluminous mutton chops of yours.
Now go.
Vibes here.
Serve your higher purpose.
Remember last year with the whole cure thing? You had that consent talk? Well, someone didn't get the memo.
You think the book can bring back the destroyed Earths? Oh, too good.
We don't have time for this.
Oh yes! Yeah, go on, Kate!
Tell us how to use the book or lose an arm at your choice.
You'll strong arm tactics work in Gotham City.
I can't get us into purgatory, but don't worry, Squire. Luckily, I know a guy.
Is this
Oh, you're gonna love her. She's pretty much up for everything.
Lucifer? Holy...
Always a pleasure to see you, Lucy.
Wow!
It's time.
Excuse me, ladies. Seems like you're not the only ones who want a piece of me. I'll see you later.
I have yet to watch this show, but he is quite an impressionable figure.
To see you on completely fades.
Our souls will be decimated, blah, blah, blah.
And trapped in eternity forever, so I don't recommend it. Consider us even, John Constantine.
Constantine.
Is it? I don't care. Always a
Oh my
pleasure
god, I
doing business
love
with mortals.
these two bouncing off each other. Oh, that was sweet.
About to tell us.
Another verse where the Anti-Monitor found him, corralled his speed, used it to build his antimatter cannon.
The cannon! Oh, shh!
Destroying Earth 2.
Harry's gone.
Jesse.
Yeah,
Alright, how do we stop the
took you
cannon?
long enough
Force
to
field
find that
that
out.
contains this is antimatter based. As such,
So that if I ever got off of it, it would erupt, destroying all remaining Earths at once. We only have a few minutes.
Pariah, how to...
Shoot!
Pariah. Where'd he go?
Where's he gone now?
Amanda, please.
Ivy
I
Town.
know the red skies are freaky, honey, but I'm sure it's
That's
just
right, Joy.
atmospheric. Doctor, who are these people?
We are superheroes, and Ryan, we need your help.
You could be a
You're
superhero
Dr.
too.
Palmer. Good one. Next, you're gonna tell me I've been nominated for the Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics?
No, but you've been nominated to be a Paragon.
Did you? You're elongated man?
They were everything to me. If only I cared as much for them as I did my work. Zenith. I now understand why you were such a good reporter.
Wow, that's kind of that's hot. That's heart shattering.
These times, hope cuts through. Hope is the light that lifts us out of darkness. We must go back.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
Never quits no matter what Earth he's from, huh?
He needs,
Just talking to yourself.
he needs to stop. He needs to stop doing that.
The name is Black Lightning.
Woo! Oh, Anti-Monitor's gonna be annoyed that his deck's
I did not bring
been
you
destroyed.
here, Jefferson, to fight. I brought you here to save lives.
Kara, I wish I was hopeful, like you. But one thing I do know is if you take a chance on that book and it doesn't work,
Exactly.
and something happens to you, we're all doomed.
Hope might end up betraying you. I thought we were gonna get a fight.
reverse the way you see the situation and see a bigger picture.
How?
That's it.
I know how to stop the cannon. This is what the monitor meant that day in the time vault. This is what I've been running towards all these years. It's time for Flash to vanish in Crisis.
No! 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 No!
Man, listen to me. I see you, man. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't there to have your back during Crisis, but I'm here now. And I need you to come back to us. You're my
Diggle.
brother. Can't lose you.
My heart!
I can't lose you.
Bring him home. Ooh!
Hey, John. We're apart for however long. Know that wherever I go, I will be running home to you.
This is emotional as hell. Ooh.
So Joe and Iris, I love them.
We will.
Sorry, kid, but this has to happen.
Oh, no, no!
Momentarily stealing your speed. If you play this speed for game long enough, you learn some neat tricks.
Wait, why are you
Oh,
doing this?
he's
Nobody
taking
said
his
the Flash
place!
must die in Crisis. He never said which one.
There we go, for God's sake. Theory's true.
Faith in you, Tina.
Well, the truth is I have faith in you too.
Oh, shoot. There we go. Cannon's gone. Ooh. Oh, Barry. Oh my damn.
It's going to be okay.
He has to come back, but he has to take the Spectre.
What now?
Dad, wait. I love.
Oh, she said oh.
Hope. I never will.
See,
And I have the courage that you'll never have to use it.
get your. See, this is best friend goals, isn't it?
Have returned with Dr. Chor.
Wish I could remember what happened.
She's gonna kill the Monitor, isn't she?
Figure this out. What if the anti-monitor wanted Harbinger back on the ship?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit!
Time to end the Age of Heroes and everything you hold close.
Ah, no! This is bad.
This is for my girls.
Not gonna happen. Oh my god, what's he doing? What is he doing? Oh my god!
Fate of all humanity lies with you now, Pariah.
What can I do?
You will know when the moment.
Oh! Bloody hell! Oh! Whoa! No! 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 I love this. They just went all Infinity War on us. What the fuck?
This is the vanishing point.
What does that mean?
The death of Superman. Oh my god! What?
Oh, I am
He
so happy
swapped.
that
Oh
worked.
my god!
What do we do now?
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Holy shit! Whoa! Oh my god! I didn't see, like, I could see 90s Flash disappearing. I could see the Monitor dying. But to have all the Earths... Oh my god, and not just that though, but Iris, our Soups as well, like, people die. Oh my god. I'm done. I am so done with how that was executed. That was... So everyone is dead. Oh my... This is Infinity War! Holy shit! Everyone is dead. We gotta get these people back. Diggle, Iris, Caitlin, Ralph, everyone. Constantine, Mia. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell was that? That was... I can't... And they did the death of... In a sense, they did the death of Supergirl, but they did the death of Superman with Ruth's Superman, because that's the way I took it, with the fact that he was laying in another super's arms as he was beginning to perish. Yeah. Oh my god. I can't with that episode. That was... No, I'm done. I am so done. Like, that was phenomenal stuff. That really, really did, like, woof. Holy shit. I didn't think they would go that route, to be fair, but fuck me, they did. So yeah, because I thought they would have Earth 1 or something like that be spared into, like, a pocket dimension. But Earth 1's done. No, this is worse than Infinity War. Oh my god. Because the entire Earth's gone. Like, at least Thanos got rid of half the population and, you know, said, you know what, enjoy the Earth. Anti-Monitor, I'm glad that he called him Mobius, by the way. But Anti-Monitor is just like, yeah. Just, oh, I'm lost for words. Like, what the hell was that? Honestly. Holy shit. Like, they even pulled some shit I did not even see coming. And... wow. Yeah, honestly, that was one of the best things the Arrowverse has done. And you can't, like... It was Infinity War all over again, and it literally is, because you have all these people who you know are going to have to continue, who have to come back in some capacity. You have all these people disappearing, but this is on a grander scale than Infinity War. At least Thanos gave him an Earth. Like, okay, half the population's done, so the rest of you, enjoy yourselves. Anti-Monitor's like, I'm gonna waste you all, and this is gonna be my yard, so... I'm glad that Monitor did call him Mobius, by the way, so that was a nice treat, but... especially since Cisco was like, Anti-Monitor. But, holy shit, like... I obviously knew that Anti-Monitor would be more greater than Thanos. He's legit, like, he legitimately in the comics makes Thanos look like a bitch, but like the CW just made Infinity War look like a bitch. Like, let's be real, like, because the entire everything is gone. Everything has been destroyed, and yeah, my God, that was something. I'm just lost for words because those final 10 minutes was just like, holy dang. I think I'll save that bit to the end, but let's get to the, like, honestly, that was really, really, well, here's the plus side, at least. Earth 1's no longer gonna have an overpopulation problem. So, yeah, because that was my main concern. Like, you know, we've rescued like 3 billion extra people and we've shifted them to Earth 1. That's going to be a bit of an Oh, wait. Okay, Anti-Monitor. See, Thanos and Anti-Monitor solving overpopulation problems. Just like that. Yeah, that was honestly one of the best things they've done with the Arrowverse. There were some gripes, admittedly. Nothing's perfect, but you can't deny those final 10 minutes, and just things in general throughout this episode was just really great. Even the way they dealt with the Flash disappearing was really, really great. Although, admittedly, it would have worked a lot more with our Flash dying potentially now that everything's been destroyed. So I think that could have given some leeway for our Flash to return, like, because everyone's going to have to return at some point. So yeah, but at the same time, given the time differences of when 90s Flash died and when everyone else died and all that jazz, and how this is, I guess, a fitting end for his character, I think this is it was appropriate that 90s Flash had to die as well. So yeah, why don't we just talk about that, because as I've said, this was one of my biggest like worries, that the Flash must die would mean the 90s Flash, which I didn't want to happen personally, because I thought that would be a very, very cheap way of saving Barry, and it inevitably did happen that 90s Flash would take Barry's place. But I think the way it was executed, like how 90s Barry had those flashbacks and how powerful it would be for those who grew up watching 90s Flash, I think the way that was executed was just really, really well done. I thought. I will have no just because that happened, just because a personal preference did not happen, doesn't mean that that moment was automatically bad. It was, not gonna lie, disappointing that we didn't get to see our Barry disappear and all that jazz, especially now that we have that ending. But at the same time, I thought the way they executed was, I thought the way they executed that scene of 90s Barry flashing back to Tina and disappearing, and how it kind of gives closure to his story. Not just that though, but because there's a joke going around surely about Barry. How many times does Barry have to watch his parents die? Whether it's a version of Nora, a version of Henry, yeah. Like, the thing is, it's another version of his dad looking out for a version of his son. With 90s Barry deciding to spare Barry from sacrificing himself and deciding to take the rap. So yeah, it was really, really beautiful the way they did send off 90s Flash, admittedly. So I can't deny the way they decided to execute his death scene was well done. And the only real gripe that I will not let go of, I guess, the only thing that really does bug me out is I wish Psycho Pirate was there, because he was teased at Elseworlds, and he plays a bit of a part with Flash being a prisoner in the comics. Flash was a prisoner here, although in a different means. Like, he was running on the treadmill for all that time since, I guess, Elseworlds. And I wish Psycho Pirate was there, especially being an accomplice to the Anti-Monitor, because he was like, "Oh, can you spare me a world so I can tamper with billions of emotions and all that jazz?" So I wish Anti-Monitor could have been there for when the cannon was destroyed. It would be like, "No, the cannon is destroyed!" Yeah, but I do wish Psycho Pirate was there. I think that's the most disappointing factor of the Flash disappearing in a crisis, because he would have been like, I thought he would be an essential role to Crisis on Infinite Earths. But yeah, like I said, I think the 90s Flash disappearing was well executed. It would resonate well with those who did watch the 90s Flash, who, like, before, like, especially Grant Gustin's Flash came along. See, for me, I started off with Grant Gustin's Flash, so yeah, like I said, it's a personal preference, and this gives the older Barry Allen, I guess, the heroic demise that he does get in the comics, I guess. But I think, I don't know, with the way that this episode ended, with everything being destroyed and everything will eventually need to have the Big Bang once again, part of me just feels like it would have sold just as good and whatnot, and would have been less predictable if Barry decided to spare 90s Barry and decided to disappear in the crisis, and then that ending hits, and your mind can suddenly think, well, this could be a way to get our Barry back, because eventually we're going to have to restart the Big Bang anyways. And not just that, though, but we could have multiple universes once again, because I think they are teasing to that, especially with Kara's determination to bring back multiple universes. And I've just got to think, like, what is going to go through the minds of those who, like, for example, Titans, like, they're getting a season 3 anyways, and that Earth is completely gone. So the Titans are going to have to eventually return anyways. But what's going to go through the minds of those who, like 90s Flash, there was Earths that that would have fans following certain heroes, like Smallville, for example. What's going to be going through the minds of those people? Like, are they going to accept, okay, well, this is a good ending? Or are they going to feel a bit, well, this is a bit of a heartbreaking ending for, like, a show that I followed for, like, 10 years, for example? I think that's how long Smallville ran for, but you get the idea. Like, what's going to go through the minds of those, like, who followed Birds of Prey, for those who followed Smallville, for like, the Michael Keaton Earth, like, you've got to have to let that sink in, like, that could be their demise. So that's why I'm thinking, like, multiple Earths could open up once again, but they're going to limit it in some capacity, or they're going to have a Paragon on every Earth to ensure that there's always a Guardian, I guess, at the end of the day. So it was one of the things I was thinking about, like, as we saw, it's great to see all these cameos, but they get caught up in the antimatter wave. So, like, for those who are deeply in love with these characters and all of that, like, that preceded the Arrowverse, like, they're going to feel a bit crushed that that's their ending, surely. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot to mention about The Flash. So, I did have a kind of a stupid dream, but I guess this kind of resonates in a sense. But I had a dream about about our Flash, Grant Gustin. I guess our Flash is subjective, but the main Flash, I guess, of the Arrowverse is Grant Gustin, isn't it? So yeah. But I had a dream. I guess a few weeks back, actually. I don't know how long it was, but it was pretty recent. Where Barry would disappear in a crisis, and that would be his end, at least until, I guess, the very end of The Flash season 6. And I know what you're thinking. How are you going to continue The Flash if he's not going to come back until the end of The Flash season 6? But yeah, so basically, our Barry does disappear in the Crisis, and he doesn't come back during Crisis whatsoever. Instead, Wally West does replace him, the one that would succeed him in the comics. Wally West would replace him, and this would be played by Grant Gustin. Just he would have his hair dyed or whatever. And this Wally would be from a different world, so he would be the Flash, but from a different world. And so by the end of Crisis, he would be stranded on Earth 1 and be Earth 1's Flash, replacing Barry. So yeah, and season 6B would focus on Wally West accustoming to the protector of Earth 1, I guess, as the Flash. So yeah, that was my dream that I had, but like I said, it's kind of stupid. But that's what but the more I think about it, the more I think that would work, in a sense. So yeah, that's what I would have done. But now with how they ended this episode, yeah, I'm not so sure, because like I said, I think it still would have worked if our Barry did disappear, and he could still be brought back, with the fact that we're going to eventually have a Big Bang 2. So yeah, damn, I can't believe the fact that they actually went and done that. Not just that, though, but Lex got actually what he wanted, because this is the thing, all the Supermen were dead in this episode, I believe. Like, I don't think there was any indication that the Smallville Earth went in the last episode, but it was established early on there's 7 Earths left, so I guess the Smallville Earth would have counted for that. That would have been, I don't know, second to last or whatever. But like, if that's the case, then all the Supermen died in this episode, because Tyler Super was caught up in the snap. Lex replaced Brandon's Superman. That was heartbreaking as well, because Brandon's Superman is a continuation of the Christopher Reeve Superman, and Lex really proved his villainy by replacing him. Not just that, though, but they actually did the death of Supergirl thing, but mirrored. Because I didn't believe Kara was going. Like, we already were going to lose Oliver. We were already potentially going to lose Barry. So I thought Kara was completely safe. But I did have a small feeling that they would do the death of Supergirl just reversed. So Kara would be holding on to the dying body of Superman in, she would be holding on to that. Proves true, because it technically was. She did hold on to Superman's body as he died. So yeah, I hope Kate and Kara beat the 10 shades of shit out of Lex. Oh boy, that he deserves it. He definitely deserves it. But yeah, like I said, I thought Earth 90's Flash had a very, very fitting end to his story. It was still very emotional. Because he had that flashback, and like I said, it's a version of Barry's dad looking out for Barry once again. So I think that's what makes it very, very emotional for me. But there's going to be stronger potency for those who, like I said, grew up watching the 90s Flash. So yeah, I thought the Spectre bit was a bit rushed, not gonna lie, because it was just like Spectre shows up and like, hey, you're gonna take my place, and Oliver's like, cool. I think they could have dragged that out through episode 2, episode 3, where Oliver would accept becoming Spectre. But like, what's funny is on Friday I said, here's a hot take: Oliver is gonna become the Spectre because he will be and the identity of Oliver Queen will die, not his physical manifestation, and thus Oliver can become someone else, something else. I'll even post a tweet actually, but what's funny is the original host for Spectre said, I became someone else, something else, and I was like, the theory's bloody true, God's sake. So I'm glad that happened. So yeah, but yeah, it was a bit rushed personally. So yeah, but obviously Oliver's role as the Spectre is going to tie into the Big Bang because Spectre will fight the Anti-Monitor at the beginning of time. So that's how they're going to create the Big Bang once again. So yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed, oh my god, how this episode just went down in total. Like, not just the fact that we've gotten the next Atom with Ryan Choi, he was really brilliant with expressing how much of a family man he was, and how he wanted to be with his family at the end of the world. So yeah, and that talk with Iris was beautiful, and it didn't strike me that she had a talk with Barry like, I'm going to die now. So that was oof. I really like the fact that Kara and Kate were like, I wouldn't say on opposing ends, but they had differences, with Kara wanting to bring back Earth 38. I did feel like it was a bit weird that she said, I'm going to bring back my Earth right in front of the Monitor's face, basically, at the beginning of the episode. But yeah, especially since Monitor warned her, I wouldn't do that. So yeah. Not just that though, but the Monitor's still out there. The Anti-Monitor's still out there anyways. You don't want to bring back your Earth until the Anti-Monitor's dealt with. So yeah, but I really like the fact that we had differences between Kate and Kara without the need to trade fists, and I think that's a really good testament to how great their friendship is. Like, they didn't really need to... Like, you had a tease when they were clutching their fists, but we didn't actually break out into a fight on the Wave Rider. So, yeah. We had a fight on the Wave Rider later on in the episode between the Monitor and the Lila, possessed by the Anti-Monitor. But it was still the Anti-Monitor versus the Monitor, because it was the Anti-Monitor's hand that destroyed the Monitor. So, yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I was so convinced. Like, I knew as soon as Lila went all Anti-Monitor, I knew the Monitor was going to die. But I thought he was going to like create a pocket dimension for the for the remaining Earth, because there was only one left, wasn't there? So I thought he was going to create some kind of pocket dimension there, but I guess this gives leeway for, like I said, Titan's world, Smallville's world, all their worlds to continue surviving and not have this crisis be the end of them. So yeah, but still, and it didn't cut, and then we see Iris, Diggle, everyone just get caught up in the CW snap, basically. Like, didn't see that coming whatsoever. Holy shit. Yeah, that was really impressive. I will say though, Brandon's Superman, I think Brandon did a very fantastic job continuing, like, proving why he has always been Superman. Like, even though he's gotten a short amount of time, I think he nailed it so well, and there's an injustice to him not getting more films as Superman, because I think he was absolutely perfect. Controversial take, I do think he's a bit better than Henry, to be fair. Like, this is a controversial take, but yeah, I'll take it. So I thought, if we're not going to see Brandon Superman again, then he did a very fantastic job. But yeah, it was really good. Lucifer as well appearing in this episode. And I can't wait to eventually get started with Lucifer, because he seemed like a very fun and charismatic fella. So I will get it started on Lucifer eventually. It's a promise that I've been devoted to, but it's just the timing, especially when you've got like stuff like Buffy to get through as well. So yeah. But yeah, I really loved this episode. Like, even with my personal preference that being a bit betrayed that that our Barry didn't disappear in the crisis. I think the way they execute the 90s Flash's death was really, really well done and very powerful stuff. So I can't be too disappointed with it. And this isn't me sugarcoating my because that's the thing I worry about. Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you heartless heathen," or all that jazz, like, because 90s Flash doesn't appeal to you, all that jazz. No, this isn't me sugarcoating my reaction to 90s Flash disappearing. I actually mean the fact that it was very emotional, and it was very powerful that another version of Barry's dad looked out for Barry, all that jazz. So yeah, and the way they executed it, I can't be too mad with it. But like I said, it's a personal preference at the end of the day. So yeah, and the kicker is, of course, that, well, Psycho Pirate wasn't there, so like, I could have played him. I wouldn't be a good actor, but whatever. No, but yeah, the kicker was that it was a bit too predictable because of the fact that people were saying, "Oh, Monitor say Flash must die," could mean 90s Flash is going to die. And lo and behold, so yeah. But yeah, it was really, really good stuff. Oh my god, how the hell are we gonna survive? Like, the fact that now they're at the vanishing... Wait, are they gonna meet Rip? Oh, please, please. If they're at the vanishing point, then I would love to see Rip return, because I am sure there's a bunch of surprise appearances that hasn't been announced online that will appear in later Crisis episodes. I want to see Rip return. I would love to see Rip return so much. But yeah, it was a really, really good episode. I loved the talk between Jefferson and Barry as well. Which I do feel so bad for Jefferson for. Like, but I think it's a good parallel to Bruce as well. Because Bruce had, like, we knew in the last episode that Bruce had a limit to everything that he lost in his time as Batman. And Jefferson right here has lost everything. And you get to see how emotional he is, like, and how hurt he is. But Barry offering him that light at the end. So yeah. Yeah, this was a great episode. Oh, we also got the Monitor as well, revealing that he was a family man. I thought that was a really, really powerful moment as well. That was super, super sad that he went into detail about the fact that that he lost his family once upon a time ago. And yeah, so yeah, it was disheartening. But yeah, I'll wrap it up here. Honestly, one of the best things the Arrowverse has done. I can't praise that enough. Like, I can't preach that enough. Like, it honestly is one of the best things the Arrowverse has done. It caught me off guard. It was tense. Brilliant stuff. I just really enjoyed that. So yeah, Crisis Part 4, January. Not going to be ready to see how they're going to undo this. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!